Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to making these fun unicorn ornaments for Christmas. You are going to need a few different supplies for this project. Of course, your ornaments, pledge floor cleaner to glitter them, flower embellishments from Hobby Lobby, glitter, cardstock, felt, and polymer clay. Now I'm actually working with Craft Smart polymer clay. The original stuff I got from Hobby Lobby Primo just crumbled everywhere. It was unworkable. So I went to Michael's and picked this up. So I'm making the horn now. This one I'm going to make a bicolor one with the light pink and the dark pink. To make the horns, start by rolling out one of the colors of the clay. Trim it down to the amount that you want, and do the same with the other. Apply some pressure to the tip to form the horn. Once they are about the same size, pick them up and twist them from the top. Take a knife to trim off the bottom to cut off the excess. And there you have your horn. Now we are ready to bake these. I'm using my regular Pyrex glass dish. I'm putting aluminum foil on the bottom. I'm going to put my horns on top of that and then build a little tent over the top. Now I did 2 of the pink bicolor ones and then I did 2 white ones. I'm going to paint these after they bake and just to see how they look compared to the pink. You want to bake these at 275 for about 20 minutes. Now I'm just kind of playing with the white ones. I'm painting them white and then I'm adding glitter to them. You can actually add glitter into these before you bake them, but I wanted the glitter just to really stand out and I just wanted to test out this method while I was at it. I'm just going to add my glitter on the paint while it's wet so it dries right into that. Now we're going to go to Cricut Design Space to make our ears. Now the best ones I found were actually in Cricut Design Space in the Images tab. I searched fox ears and I found this fox that is looking straight on. I like the shape of the ears. I thought they'd work well for this. I'm just going to select the image and insert it into my mat. Now I'm going to ungroup it to get all the pieces apart, pull the section out that I want to use, and erase the rest. I'm going to size them how I want. Since these came on the project, you cannot ungroup them anymore. These are together. So I'm going to do a little trick, add in a square shape, and then I'm actually going to slice that ear out of that set so I can move it around to where I want to. And then that extra ear that was left is actually going to be my cardstock. So you'll see I'm going to change this to white and then change the cardstock to its color so I know which one is which. And the machine knows which one to cut. Here I'm just going to flip it horizontally to match up to that ear. I think that's a pretty good size and shape for my ornaments. So the gold is going to be my champagne colored cardstock that I'm going to be gluing onto the white felt. Now I want to select all that. I'm going to duplicate 3 times. Since I want 4 sets of these, I'm going to be making 4 ornaments today, so I need 4 sets of ears. And now we are ready to cut with our Cricut Air 2. For the felt, I turned the dial to custom and I selected felt bonded in the Cricut design space. And it seemed to do really well. It does a double cut. And it's going to do the same with the cardstock. So for the glitter cardstock, I did the same. I left the dial on custom and I selected the glitter cardstock 0.5. Okay, now that my cardstock is in and ready to cut, I have it set on the appropriate setting, and it is also going to do a double cut. So now that that's done, I'm going to peel the cardstock up, and you can see that those cut beautifully. Now I'm going to hot glue the white felt with the cardstock. Now that that's done, you can see here it's got a rounded bottom, and I wanted these to sit flat on the ornament, so I'm just going to trim them up a little. I'm going to use hot glue on the bottom of the ears to adhere to the ornament. Now I'm going to place the ears first and then do the horn and then do the flowers all around that. For the horn, I'm going to use a big old glob of hot glue. It's okay to use plenty because the flowers are going to cover it anyways. While that glue is still hot, I'm going to add a few flowers in around the horn. If you would like to see how I glittered these ornaments, click on the link in the description box. It will take you to our first video that goes over this entirely. I'm not doing these any sort of order, anything like that. I'm just kind of picking whatever sticks with my tweezers and I am placing it, just trying to get it done fast. So I'm just adding in a little bit more glue as I go, kind of like a row of glue, and then I do a row of flowers, if that makes sense. So here I've done the other half. I have the whole front done now. I'm going to do just a row on the back. Since I am going to put a name on this, I want the back to look kind of cute too. And there we have it, easy peasy. Now I'm going to make my eyes. I'm going to put that on last. I'm going to Google Eyelashes SVG. I didn't find any that I thought would look good with this on Cricut Design Space, so I'm having to branch out and go to Google for this one. So I found this one on here. I'm going to save image as. Put it somewhere where I remember so I can pull it up in Cricut Design Space with the upload feature. Going to add that one in. Use it as a print and cut and insert. So now our eyelashes are there and saved. Can click and insert. I'm going to adjust the size. And obviously we only have one eye here, so we are going to need to duplicate that. So now we have that duplicated. We are going to want to flip that horizontally to get that matching with the other eye. That's about as far out as I want them. I'm going to select all, attach. So they are attached like that. They are not going to be able to separate from each other unless I told the Cricut to do that. So I want to do a couple in white and a couple in gold just to see the differences. Just going to duplicate each one of those. And now we are ready to make our project. I'm going to change my setting back to Vinyl Plus for this. I'm going to lay my contact paper on top of that and get those decals ready to adhere on. Now we are going to make the gold ones. Okay, now that we have our decals ready, we are going to place that on our ornament. I really like how the white looks on this. It just pops out and it matches the horn on this one. I did clean these before I put them on with rubbing alcohol and just a regular paper towel. So there you can see the gold on the white looks awesome too. We put the little name on the back to personalize it. And we are done with our project. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to comment below and subscribe.